Chuck Diesel.
It's the book of Alpha running me, nigga. Read it or weep.
What's good? What's good, homies? Back in the building. It's your man, Dr. BOA, back once again. Got my mic situations taken care of, brothers. We back in the game, man. No fussing, no rushing, but a whole bunch of cussing about to take place tonight, man. Appreciate everybody being in the joint. King Terry, what's up, man? 702, I see you, man. Let me turn this mic up a little bit. We should be good right there, all right? Primal, what up, homie? Reg Horton, what up, man? True Martin in the building. Steven Rodriguez, what up, man? Repping Newark, New Jersey, man, what up? Brick City, representatives. Godfidence, what up, man? Salute. Blaze High, peace to you, brother. Just let the homies keep rolling on in on us, man. Let's give the people a few minutes to get up in the joint, man. We're going to keep it rolling. Ice Cold G, what up with you, my brother? Good to see you in the joint, man. D Hillin 84, what up, man? Repping India. Yo, I got quite a few people in India, man. The Alphasphere is going international, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going international, man. Drop Top 702, what up, man? Shalom. Great show for you tonight, man. Great show for you tonight. Alpha G, what up, man? Taking over territory for sure. Real talk. So, man, I wanted to come in here, man. I got this question from a patron. And it was actually the homie Don. And he was saying, man, that correctly. So, I mean, this is a way that alpha male energy is tested. And he was saying that your character can only be tested with temptation. And I said, though temptation is one hell of a way for your character to be tested, it is certainly not the only one. Our character is tested every day. You know, whether we're going to be quick to wrath or whether we're going to handle something from an emotional perspective, whether we're going to stand up on 10 toes, whether we're going to, you know, there's a lot of ways that we can look into this thing, man, and find ourselves having to check our own character. And so we're going to talk about that tonight, man. Jonadum say, man, he feeling kind of sick. Think he might have the corona. Pray for him. He in shape and eating healthy, though. But, man, you can't even think like that, bro. This ain't the first time your ass been sick. All of a sudden, you get sick now. You think you got the corona. Shit, you was sick last year. You know what I'm saying? You might have been sick the year before that. So, you know, don't speak that right there into your life, bro. Neil Power, what up, bro? Brian, what up? Rasho, I see you, bro. George Bryce, what up, GB? All right, man, let's get into this thing. Beta males and bomb broads attack your alpha energy. And they do it every day. They do it every day. So not only do we have to look out for temptation, we have to look out for those who work on behalf of the enemy of our success to enrage us, to throw us off the path, to interfere with our plans, to move our goalpost, to do all of the things that this society tends to do to those of us who focus on being the best version of ourselves and what that means to us, not what that means to everyone else, what that means to us. Now, there are some things that we have to check ourselves about on a daily basis and make sure that we're not getting caught up in. We have to do this. Now, first of all, you got to watch who the hell you let in your circle. You got to watch who you let in your circle. Because technically, the people in that circle, it took years of building confidence in those people. Years of building an understanding of the nuances that those people brings, of the buttons that those people have and how those buttons can be pushed or not be pushed. It took years to figure that out about your circle. So there should be no new openings in your circle. There should be no new openings in your circle. Your circle has positions. I look at my circle like a starting five. There's only 4 people in my circle besides myself. And there's only ever going to be 4 people in my immediate circle besides myself. Now, the alpha sphere, that's a totally different thing. We're a global brand. You know what I'm saying? We globally acknowledge one another. But in your everyday life, besides us kicking it here in the alpha sphere, in your everyday life, I'm not a part of your everyday life. Hell, I couldn't get to your house. I couldn't drive to your house if you didn't give me directions. See what I'm saying? I'm talking about in your immediate circle, in your life, in your real life, the life you live on a daily basis. That circle had to be small as hell, man. And you got to watch the people in that circle, man. You got to feed everybody with a long handle spoon. Now, notice, let me explain what feed everybody with a long handle spoon means. Look at the fan, that ceiling fan on, man. That doesn't mean that you keep everybody on the perimeter of your circle. That means even the people in your circle. See, let me tell you what feeding with a long handle spoon mean when an alpha male says it. We're talking about feeding people with a long handle spoon. We're not talking about doing business with them. We're not talking about none of that. We're talking about feeding people with a long handle spoon. That simply means when you sit at your table of life, your table of sustenance, your table of alpha energy, you're the only one at that table. No one else should ever sit at your alpha table, even though it's a big ass table, could seat 15 people. There's nobody sitting at the table, not even on the far end, unless you happen to find that woman who's worthy to sit at the table with you. But we're talking about the table of your life. You feed people information with a long handle spoon. You feed people access with a long handle spoon. You feed people pretty much everything besides what it takes for you to give them to benefit your process. Everybody gets the long handle spoon treatment. It's just the fact that some spoons have longer handles than others. Every man that I've ever known who's got set up to be robbed or killed or snitched on was always by somebody in his immediate circle, the people that he should have been feeding with a long handle spoon, but he wasn't. I know plenty of cats who got the door kicked in, got laid down, and killed by their own partners. Hell, I know a cat who got with another cat and robbed and killed his own brother. So everybody gets the long handle spoon feeding. Everybody gets it. See, now everybody ain't gonna agree with this. That's some beta male man Johnny gonna come in here and say, "What, Dr. BOA? You're gonna be a lonely man. You're gonna be the owner of a lonely heart. That's what you're gonna be." And I said, man, you know what? Nigga, the heart already lonely. The heart is already lonely. Fuck you trying to fearmonger me, nigga, talking about a lonely heart. The heart is already lonely. Because we protect our emotions from motherfuckers. So the heart is already lonely. The heart is over in a box. Nigga, we like that motherfucker on Pirates of the Caribbean, man. We like that. The nigga with his heart in the box. David Jones. Whatever that nigga name is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The nigga with the squid tentacles for whiskers. That nigga. Our heart is in that box, and we walk around with that box. Not because we're these crude motherfuckers who can't even deal with people. We don't know how to deal with people, but dealing with people from an emotional perspective is beta as hell. That's how men get caught up in bad situations with women. That's how men get caught up in bad situations with their partners. That's how men get caught up in bad situations with their family, because they deal with people from an emotional perspective. That shit is not manly. Every nigga who ever got his heart broke because he dealt with a woman from an emotional perspective. D. Fleming, my brother. Good to see you in the joint. Coach Doug, what up, bro? See, we all around here right now, man. Let me tell you something. I did a quick Walmart vlog. I was just walking through, man, showing everything, man. Just showing how the people was in there, taking everything out of there, man, rolling up out of there, man. Nigga rolling out there, man, with 15 gallons of milk and 27 boxes of cereal, and rolling out of there, man, with 15 packages of 24-roll toilet paper, man. Rolling up out there with everything, man. Why? Why? If you die, you're going to have all this shit piled up. I don't live in fear of man. I live in fear of God. Another thing, man, is you got to remember this. Everyone who wants to get close to you on an interpersonal level has figured out a way to use you. I want y'all to remember that. Everyone who has figured out, who wants to get close to you on an interpersonal level, has simply figured out a way to use you, man. They figured out a way to use you. Motherfuckers don't just see you and be like, he looks like a nice guy. Let me get to know him. I like nice guys. No. Bunch of nice guys around, nigga. Bunch of niggas who look nice. Bunch of men around who look like, man, they look at you and see, even a woman. Man, let me tell you something, alpha as hell, bro, but I'm a realist. I understand that when a woman meet me, man, that bitch just want to be around me because of the way my energy make her feel. But outside of that, the very moment I pull my energy away from her, she'll change. I've been doing that shit my whole life. That's how I get rid of a woman. I pull my energy away from her. Everything she was feeling at the beginning, man, I'm gonna make her stop feeling that shit, because I cut my energy out from her. And after she starve out for a while and act crazy and do the shit that women do, when you starve them out on something, she realizes she ain't gonna never get it back. Then she finally move the fuck on. Sometimes they be so caught up that it take them a minute to move on, but they move on. Bitch just want to use me for my energy, but I'm cool with that. I'd rather be used for my energy, be used for my money, and be used for my body, and be used for my whatever else. You can use me you can use my energy until I get tired of you, until I realize that, what you bringing to the table ain't enough for it. See, when you got alpha energy, that's what you bring to the table. That's why I don't do a whole lot of talk about what a woman bring to the table, man. Let me tell you something, but one thing she can bring to the table. And these women are wired not to bring that to the table. These women don't bring reverence to the table. I did a consultation with a chick, man, and she was, I simply just told her, do what the man tell you to fucking do. You want to be with the man bad? You taking all the punishment he giving you. Well, if you're gonna take the punishment, but you don't like the punishment, stop the punishment. Do what the fuck the man tell you to do. Practice shut up in this. When you want to ask a question, 10 questions, man. You know, I'm gonna do a shit tomorrow, man. I'm gonna do a show tomorrow, man. 10 questions a woman should never ask a man. Because you got to understand, man, that a woman will leech your energy just like a nigga will. A dude will come along and leech your energy too, man. Because let me tell you something. This is real shit. There ain't a bunch of alpha motherfuckers out here. There's a bunch of niggas that talk alpha talk. There's a bunch of niggas that make a little bit of money. There's a bunch of niggas that buy a few clothes. A bunch of niggas that drive a couple of fly whips. But I'm talking about alpha to the core they being. I'm talking about, man, let me tell you something. Alpha is simply a man who's in absolute control of his fucking emotions. And any man who's not in control of his emotion is not a fucking alpha. Alpha is not being emotional, controlling that shit. See a nigga that's always rah, angry in his feelings. That nigga is not alpha. You see a nigga that's always falling in love. Oh, can we all get along? Always falling in love with D-bras. That nigga ain't alpha. This shit is about diving so deep within yourself that you ain't got no emotion to attach to nobody. There is no better way of self-improvement, self-development, self-evolvement than self-evolution rather than fucking being alpha, diving so deep within to yourself that you don't give a fuck about nobody else. I don't deal with people the way I deal with them because I give a fuck about them. I deal with people the way I deal with them because it benefits my life to deal with certain people in a certain way. I deal with people in a way that makes them more beneficial to me. So if a woman need to be talked to more, I talk to the bitch more. If a woman need to be left alone more, I leave her as alone more. If a nigga need to ride with me when I go over here more, then I let him ride with me when I go over there more. If a nigga need to sit and talk business with me more, I talk business with him more. If a nigga needs to sit and run him out by some bras, I sit and listen to him run him out by some bras. I deal with people in a way that makes me be able to get the best of them in my fucking life. Not the best of them, but the best out of them. I need everybody around me best effort. And you can't do that shit if you all in your emotions. And this ain't about me using nobody. This is about if you're going to be around me, I'm going to get your best effort or you're going to get the fuck on. That's all it's about. That goes for anybody. That goes for anybody that walk in the face of the earth, any motherfucker that's breathing, and any motherfucker that come back alive. But you got to get out of your feelings. Nothing more than feelings. You got to get out of that shit, man. Every time you meet a bro, you're on the Al Jarreau shit. We're in this love together. We got the kind that'll last forever. Man, you can't be in that shit, man. Fuck them emotions, bro. Yeah, you know, nigga done came up by dealing with no emotions. There ain't no man out here, man, and found no great life, man, fucking around on the emotional tip with nobody, man. Only niggas who caught up in that, man, real young cats, man. You get to a certain point in life, man, you understand all them young cats got to go through, man, is that first big heartache because them niggas be loving hard. They be going all in emotionally with a woman. But then they get their heart snatched out. And I try to give men information, love. No, bro, don't even go that route. You ain't got to learn that hard lesson. Everyone wants to get close to you on an interpersonal level because they figured out a way to use your ass. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody gonna be used. Motherfuckers using you now. Motherfuckers using me now. But being used is all about what you losing when you're being used. What do you lose when you're being used? Do you lose all your money? Do you lose your freedom? Do you get your freedom away to a broad because you say I do, and now you got to be checking in with the bitch telling the way you going all the time and all that? What do you lose when you be used, man? That's the whole thing. What do you lose when you get used? And that's just real, man. Coach Warren, appreciate the $20 super chat, brother. Appreciate you being in the joint, man. See, what you got to understand is this, man. And another thing is this, man. I'm going to tell you something real right here. And this going to hurt some niggas' feelings, but this is real shit. Niggas who hate women are not our friends. Them motherfuckers are not our allies. Men who hate women, men who constantly bash women, men who constantly blame women, them motherfuckers are not on our side. They're not on our side. You know why? Anybody, put it in the chat. Let's take a minute. Put in the chat if anybody knows why niggas who constantly bash women and complain about women and talk about women and complain and whine about female nature and all that bullshit, why ain't they on our side? Now, of course, they ain't like us, but why ain't they on our side? All that women bashing shit and female cutting, oh, no, the woman gonna take my resources. The woman gonna dog me out. The woman gonna take everything I got. The woman gonna take my heart and step on it. She gonna do everything to me. That's what I'm talking about. Them niggas. Let me see. We get the women they don't. They're emotional, insecure. They're emotional. Hating women is emotion. They complain and solution focused, too emotional because they care about women too much, because they cry too much. They don't take accountability, lack of logic. They can't control the situation. They in their feelings. Them some hella good answers, brother. Defeated mindset. Some damn good answers, man. They're not man when it comes to women. Man, listen, bro, all those answers are accurate as fuck. But let me tell you the top reason why the motherfuckers ain't our allies. Why they ain't down with us, why they don't roll with us. The reason that men who hate women aren't on our side because they hate alpha males more than they fucking hate women. They hate alpha males more than they hate women simply because our result is fucking different from theirs. We don't have the same complaints. Because so even when one of them motherfuckers try to befriend you, you got to understand if you hear a nigga constantly complaining about women and how he hate them and how they so terrible and how all this shit, that motherfucker looking at you like, I hate you too, nigga. I hate shit out of you. Why the bitches don't treat you like that? Why all your relationship with women be good? Why you don't do nothing talk about good experiences you had, good times you had, women bowing down to you? They don't never do me like that. Nigga, fuck you and them. That's how they feel. See, this shit all coming, man, that was a time, man, before I got my little, and I got a small channel, man, but before I started getting my little traction and shit together, man, everybody was all ho-hum alpha one. Nobody saying shit about alpha. Now all of a sudden, everybody is anti-alpha. I don't call myself alpha. Any man who's alpha don't have to say he alpha. Well, I'm not alpha. Well, this ain't an alpha male. Well, alpha male this and an alpha male that. Them motherfuckers hate us. They hate us because the bitches love us. They hate us because the bitches love us. That's all it is. I hear certain niggas talking about how bitches love us. And sometimes it be certain women in particular them niggas be talking about. And I'd be like, man, nigga, you still talking about that? You still talking about that? And instead of coming over here to the alpha sphere, trying to figure out how to love themselves, they just say, fuck loving me and fuck anybody else. I hate me and I hate everybody too. That's really what it is. Man, motherfuckers hate everybody. They hate themselves. They look in the mirror in the morning and say, you know what, dog? I've been knowing you my whole life. And you ain't never did shit to benefit me. They got hate you. And then they bust the mirror. They throw something in the mirror and bust that motherfucker. So they don't have to look at the ugliness that they feel inside about themselves. Man, these niggas hate themselves. They hate themselves. And instead of being man enough to own up to the fact that they hate themselves, they just go around hating everybody else. I hate women. I hate alpha males. Well, today I hate sigma males. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think am I a sigma male? Wait a minute. Yeah, I think I'm a mega. No, I'm a sigma male. That's right. No, I don't hate sigma males. I'm one of them. But I hate alpha males. And I hate omega males. And I hate dating coaches. And I hate players. And I hate pimps. And I hate, I hate guys with questionable sexual. Well, wait a minute. I don't know if I hate. Is my sexuality questionable? Well, I'll get back to you on that one. But I hate everybody. That's how them niggas feel, man. That's how they live their lives, bro. That's how they feel themselves. Man, listen, bro. These niggas hate themselves. Let me tell you how you know a nigga hate himself. If a nigga don't even take care of himself, he hate himself. If you don't even try to eat right, if you don't even try to exercise, if you don't even try to, if you don't want to see yourself looking good, feeling good, if you don't want to see your abs, if you don't do none of that, nigga, if you ain't exercised this whole year yet, you hate yourself. If your ass go out drinking till you drunk every weekend, nigga, you hate yourself. If you smoke cigarettes, nigga, you hate yourself. If you around here tricking off your sex, man, tricking off your testosterone as often as you can, nigga, you hate yourself. None of that shit leads to self-preservation. None of that shit leads to self-development. None of that shit leads to it. So as a bunch of niggas talk about self-development, self-improvement, I don't know the fuck they talking about. Niggas don't never talk about improving themselves spiritually. Nigga don't never talk about improving themselves mentally and emotionally. Niggas just talk a whole bunch of rhetoric. And that's what separates us from them. We build ourselves from the outside in. Them motherfuckers build themselves from the outside. We build ourselves from the inside out. They build themselves from the outside in. Ain't no way in fuck you can love yourself, man. You doing all this shit. Nigga, you around here eating pork. You can't love yourself. You eating that shit. Eating a whole bunch of sugar all the time, nigga. Eating donuts and cupcakes and shit. Nigga, you don't love yourself. How you love yourself? You killing yourself, fool. You can't love yourself and kill yourself at the same time, nigga. That means you hate yourself. Well, just go ahead and get a gun and do the shit quick. Playing no games about it. Don't kill yourself slow. Stay around here getting on our fucking nerves, nigga, when you want to die. Either you want to live or you want to die, man. Ain't but two type of men in the world. There's a man who's living to live and then a man who's living to die. Shit, that's just it, man. So them niggas ain't on our side, man. That's why I don't congregate with motherfuckers, man, who like that. All right, man, I ain't even finna get into that shit, man. Cause let me tell you, man, you can either be labeled weak or strong by association. If your circle is weak, motherfucker, you weak too. You ain't the strong motherfucker in a weak circle. Everybody, you may be the strongest motherfucker in a weak circle, but the strongest motherfucker in a weak circle is still weak. But you could be strong by association. You might not be as strong as everybody in a strong circle, but you're getting stronger because you got to stay stronger and get stronger to keep up with a strong circle. You either strong or weak by association. You either real or fake by association. You either alpha or beta by association. And you either rich or poor by association. This shit is all about association. You look at a man's circle, you can tell who the fuck he is. And that's the reality of it, man. I ain't making this shit up at all. And see, let me tell you something else, man. Most motherfuckers are delusional about the value they bring to the table. That's men and women. You got motherfuckers out here, man, that think they got a little bit of paper, man, that they bring some value to the table. Nigga, the bank got money. But if that bank ain't your bank, man, let me tell you something. If you bank with Regis, nigga, you don't give a fuck about Trustmark. You know what I'm saying? If you bank with Capital One, man, you don't give a fuck about Merrill Lynch. You don't care about that shit? Nigga, let me tell you something. If you, whoever you bank with, if you bank with Credit One, nigga, if you got $1 million in Credit One, you don't give a fuck if Capital One got $50 billion in that. You don't care about it. So don't nobody give a fuck about your money, dog. The only people who care about your money is women you try and trick off on, the people that's trying to get you to invest your shit. Or people around you that's begging for it. There's men out here that are weak in the motherfucker, man, got a whole lot of money. And there's men out here that's strong, man, and ain't got that much money. Money is one of the worst ways to determine a man's value. But you got niggas out here determining their value by money. Because when you have to determine your value by money, it's because you take the money from you, then you know you ain't shit. And that's real, bro. Motherfucker who got to quantify himself by money, man, you know he ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, man. I was working, man, so I didn't get the chance to listen in, but I saw O'Shea was up, man, talking about, he had an interview with the cat, man, how he went from $13 out to $100K. Man, I swear, I was riding the day, man. I said, man, I'm going to come on, man, one day this week, man, and I'm going to talk to y'all, man, about, you know, how to go from being, you know, how to go from being, from facing time to being a 6-figure nigga. And lo and behold, man, and I hadn't talked to OJ, so that shit just, it was just great mind thinking alike on that one, man, because I swear I was going, and I'm still going to do it. But I'm gonna go a couple of days past though. Cause I mean, he was just on to date with that, man. But yeah, man, I want to talk. I want to just talk to niggas, get nigga information, man, about man becoming a 6-figure nigga is easy. But there's some steps you got to take. There's some steps you got to take, and I'm gonna give you some insight on how to tell if nigga got money if he ain't. There's a bunch of niggas who look like they got money, but they just what you got to know the difference between a nigga who got money and a nigga who spent a lot of money to look like he got money. You got no difference in between the two. And see, that's another thing. Niggas who they delusion about the value they bring to the table, because if your value is external, man, you ain't got no value. None of us have any external value. You could be strong as a motherfucker, but you ain't got no external value unless you're an athlete or you're at work at a construction site throwing bricks. You don't have any external value. There is no external value in man. There's external value in a lion. There's external value in a shark. There's external value in a snake. There's external value in a bear. You ever seen a bear skin rub? There's external value in sheep. You ever had a wool sweater? There's external value in silkworms. You ever wore some silk on your back? There's external value in a lot of shit, but there ain't no external value in humans. All our value is internal. All of our value is internal. Not one of us has a single fucking drop of external value, man. Because all of us, somebody can come through, if 20 of us standing in line, somebody come through with 20 bullets and kill us all. Motherfucker shoot a bear with all 20 of them bullets, man, still not kill it. You see what I'm saying? We have no external value. Like when it comes down to it, per size, if every animal on earth was our size or bigger, we would be the weakest animals around. Like we would be weaker than a butterfly. If a butterfly was outside, that motherfucker pick us up and fly off with us. You know what I'm saying? We are physically weaker than all other species. That's why some of them have to be so fucking small. Imagine them ants were our size. Man, them motherfuckers are half, man, motherfucker picking us up, man, taking us down in ant beds, nigga, feeding us to the queen. You know what I'm saying? So physically, we as men, as alpha men, that's why I always talk about alpha energy, building yourself emotionally, build yourself spiritually, build yourself mentally, focus on your internal man. Don't worry about the external man. Focus on your relationship with the Most High. I always preach that. I always teach that because I don't want any of you men to get caught up on your physical shit for anything more than health. You want to take care of your body so you can be healthy. Especially as you start getting into your late 30s, man, your early 40s, man. Let me tell you something. As a black man, if you're 25 right now, motherfucker, you ain't got but 20 years before you start getting to your life expectancy. We die young. As black men, we die young as hell, bro. Black men don't generally live to be 60 and 70 years old, not healthy. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be honest with you, shit, I'd rather be dead, man, than live fucking 20 years unhealthy in the motherfucker, man. Gotta be in and out the hospital and taking all kind of medicine and shit, man. Fuck that. There ain't no life to live. JB Lux, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Bro say people love competing with others to impress others. BOA taught me that we only compete with our past and future selves. That's it, bro. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate it. Instinctive Flow, man. Appreciate the $10 super chat, bro. Bro say keep pushing the content, uppercase P. You've been blessed by the Most High with clear insight. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate the super chat, man. So, you know, man, these are the type of things that we as men have to understand. Like, as alpha men, we are not like them. And I realized that. Like, I tried to be kumbaya and let's all just get along and let's do this shit, but that's not the way this shit is supposed to go. See, I can't cut motherfuckers off in my real life and have a small circle in my real life, then get my ass online and be a fucking dummy and try to have a big circle with motherfuckers I don't even know personally. If I got a small circle in my personal life, my circle has to be even smaller on fucking line. So yeah, man, listen, bro, there are opportunities that'll come my way to do collabs with channels that were much bigger than mine. I'm talking about some collabs where if I had done them, some of those collabs may have put me in a different space to where where I wouldn't be sharing all of my the majority of my fucking subscribers and followers with everybody else in this sector. Like that shit would have put me outside of this sector, you know, just because I'm about that camera gear and shit and all that shit. But you know, it was one of those things where when motherfuckers' energy ain't right, man, I don't fuck with them. You can't pay me to fuck with bad energy. You understand? But let's keep it going, man, because I'll get sidetracked, man, like I just did. See, and let me tell you something else, man. And this leads off of most motherfuckers are delusional about the value they bring to the table. I just talked about the men, and let me talk to you about the women. A woman who rewards you with pussy doesn't value your manhood. Because she knows manhood is worth more than pussy. You ain't got no manhood if a woman feel like she can reward you with pussy. Women don't reward true manhood and masculinity with pussy. They reward it with submission. They reward it with reverence. They reward it with seeking out guidance. And that's the truth of the matter. Yes, you can be physically appealing to a woman and she'll reward you with some pussy, but that's not masculinity. That's sexual in nature. That's just libido. That's her natural hormones getting the best of her. I'm talking about when a woman really come into contact with some masculine fucking energy, it's in her nature to fucking bow down. She is going to submit. She is going to assume her position. And a lot of these motherfuckers don't get that, so they just go around fucking a bunch of women all the time. Let me tell you something. The most alpha motherfucker you ever seen don't even get a lot of pussy. He get a lot of pussy thrown at him. He get a lot of opportunities to get pussy. But he don't get a lot of pussy. Man, let me tell you something. I mastered this shit. I'll never forget it. I mastered this shit, man. I was 20 years old. 20 years old. The scene that I wrote the song, Take My Time about. Showed up in the club, my partners, man. We bought the bar out, man. Bad little chick was over there, man. Y'all listen to the song. When Alpha Music come out, y'all remember the song, Take My Time. You know, when I was middle of the flow dancing with the chick, man, it was just me, and it seemed like it was just me and her, all that shit. That night right there, man, everything. We hopped in the whip, man. I went to got my whip from the valet, man, and we dipped off, man. Let me tell you something, man. That's the first time I ever turned down a bad chick that I wanted to fuck. Now I've turned down some bad chick that I just didn't vibe with before. You know what I'm saying? Like I just didn't vibe with the bitch. The bitch, I ain't like her voice or you know, some shit like that, man, or anything, man. You know, find out a bitch smoke. She ain't smoke around me, but you know, once I find out she smoked, yeah, I was like, you know, bitch, shit, the bitch was fiending for a smoke while she was with me. She just didn't want to smoke around me. She didn't want to turn me off. But you know what I'm saying? So that's the first time, boy, once I did that, man, my motherfucking pimping was on. Once I did that and I saw the effect it had on her, when I saw how it broke her down and made her wonder what the fuck is wrong with her. She ain't wonder what's wrong with me. She wondered what was wrong with her. You know why? Because she ain't never had a motherfucker turn. And she knew I wanted her. I would brick the fuck up. She knew I wanted her. But I ain't fuck her. You know why? That's when I developed the heart and bother technique. Because the results of that, I just didn't do it, man, because I ain't know her. You understand? I ain't know her, and I couldn't strap up. You know what I'm saying? She didn't care. When a woman get hot and horny like that, she don't give a fuck if you don't strap up. Nigga, she wants some dick. She don't care if you don't strap up at all. She don't care if you don't pull out. Nigga, she don't care. But me, I cared. So I ain't cut her because I couldn't strap up, man. I wasn't prepared to strap up. And I really didn't make no big deal out of it. You know what I'm saying? On the way there, I honestly really thought, man, that I was prepared at the crib, but I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I just assumed I was, man. I probably been blowing a few trees, man. I probably was chilling. So the motherfucker probably just couldn't find them. Maybe it wasn't meant for me to cut her. Maybe that was the Most High looking out for me to help me, you know, figure out this part of the game, man. But when I did that time, boy, oh, that shit turned everything around for me, boy. That's when I realized this is how I assessed that situation. I said, okay, we both here. We both straight, and we both foul and inebriated off our different things. I'm high as hell, man. Been blowing perp, been blowing perp, and you know, she been sipping on whatever the hell her and her girl was sipping on, man. And man, we got to the crib, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Man, that shit was on soon as we walked in the door. So, but when I looked at it, I said, hold up, I want her, she want me, but I can resist her. She can't resist me. You know what I realized then? That if a woman want to fuck you, your dick is more important to her than her pussy is to you. If a woman really wants you, I'm talking about a woman really wants you, your dick is way more important to her than her pussy is to you. That's why I said, you know what? I don't fuck with women who don't show me attraction confirmation, because I know attraction confirmation. Well, it took me a couple of more years to figure out that a woman only approaches you. A woman only lets you know, not approaches, but a woman only lets you know she's attracted to you if she won't fuck. She don't do it because you may be good husband material. But once I figured that shit, I put them two things together. Right around time, I told y'all, man, I ain't get on the college campus till I was 25. So I figured that shit around 20, around about 23. You know, I figured, blah, blah. Then at 23, as soon as I hit 23, I went on the vow to Nazarite. That shit lasted for 17 months. So after that, I came out the vow to Nazarite, went to the college campus. Man, let me tell you something, bro. Once I figured that shit out, it's almost like Satan throwing temptation at me from every corner. Everybody on camp. I mean, I could have fucked on any level. Nigga, I'm talking about from the bitch in the cafeteria to, you know, professors, nigga, to students, to graduate students, to whoever, nigga. But you know what, bro? I said, man, I went all these months. That was my first extended bout, man. I went all those months, 17 months, man, without fucking. And I said, man, you know what, man? I'm not finna come back out here. So I said, you know, I'm not gonna fuck for another 17 months. I'm gonna match myself one. Since I was on the vow to Nazarite, I ain't had access. I cut myself off completely from the world. You know what I'm saying? I had a little paper, so I was able to navigate. But once I got out of there, I said, no, I'm not gonna jump right back in that shit, man. I'm gonna match my vow to Nazarite and go 17 more months. So we talking about a nigga went 34 months. You understand? Find me one of these niggas on that motherfucker that gonna top that. Find me one that gonna top my 34 months. As a young nigga now, on a college campus, who gonna top me? Well, not the first 17, but second 17, man. Who gonna top me? Second 17 months, college campus. Who gonna top it? I was chosen by the Most High for this, bruh. I ain't no nigga that just woke up one day and said, you know what, I'm gonna be alpha. I'm tired of being a beta male, simp man, Johnny. Man, I was chosen by God for this. So I ain't got no story where I used to be beta. I ain't got no fucking story where I used to be beta. So that's another thing. These old hating ass niggas, man, will try to make you not believe in yourself. I know my story. I know I ain't never been no beta male simp mangina motherfucker for no brawl, bruh. I know I ain't never been no beta male simp mangina motherfucker. I ain't never been that. But these niggas say, everybody been beta before. All alphas used to be beta. Get your punk ass out of here. You don't know nothing about no alpha male, nigga. These niggas be talking about, oh, I'm an alpha male. Nah, I was beta last year. How the fuck you was beta last year, nigga? Now you alpha. It takes years, man, to change. Just because you ain't a beta male simp mangina motherfucker no more, don't mean you suddenly wake up alpha. There's a long fucking journey from being a beta male to being anything that resembles a fucking alpha male for real, nigga. It's a long journey, man. So another thing, man, you got to remember is this right here, man. Well, let me say that again. A woman who rewards you with pussy doesn't respect or value your manhood or masculinity. Because she know you ain't got none. All you got is a dick, and you'll put it anywhere. Man, get your punk ass out of here, nigga. Tell me you ain't, nigga, man. I'm gonna let you stay. I'm gonna see if D Fleming gonna get you out of here. But that about the dumbest shit I ever heard, man. Alphas and betas are for wolf packs, and the simp is different from both. Alphas and betas are for wolf packs. Fuck out of here, man. Nigga, we humans. Talking no goddamn animals. So another thing is this, man. Niggas who, here we go, perfect example. Niggas who run their mouth all the time about shit not pertaining to them have more enemies than allies. I want y'all to remember that. Niggas who run their mouths all the time about shit not pertaining to them have more enemies than allies. Now you got to decide if you want to deal with that type of motherfucker, because you liable to shit. What's the word I'm looking for, man? Not inhabit. Take on they fucking enemies. Y'all know the word I'm looking for, man. You liable to take on they fucking enemies. And they ain't got no allies. Motherfucker got way more enemies than allies. Way more enemies than allies. Because nobody likes a talking ass nigga who always running his mouth about everything. Talking about people's business. Every time nigga open his mouth, he got something to say about somebody. He talking about some shit or on some going back and forth shit, man. Niggas got negative female energy, man. Don't no real man like that shit. And I don't care if your allies are suckers. I'm talking about real men. Don't no real men want to be around no shit like that, man. That's bad energy. You create enemies, man. Real men don't like talkative ass men, bruh. Always into some shit. Always yapping. Always whining. Always nagging. It don't matter, nigga, attack women and men. You know what kind of suck ass nigga you got to be to attack everybody? Nigga, you hate yourself. Around here talking about you love yourself. You hate yourself, dog. That's the only way you can have that type of energy, man. And them niggas have way more enemies than allies. Some of the niggas don't have no allies. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality of it, man. You got niggas, man, who feel like it's their job, man, to go around defending all the women in the world. You know what I'm saying? Niggas go around defending all the women in the world. And I'd be like, man, hold up, man. What the hell is this guy talking about, man? You gonna defend all the women in the world? The ones you don't even know? You're gonna defend even the ones you don't know. Shit don't make no sense, man. But those niggas who run their mouths all the time by shit, it's like niggas who say they ain't alpha. Why in the fuck is you talking about alpha if you ain't alpha? You don't hear me talking about Sigma. I ain't Sigma and wouldn't give a fuck or care to be one. Wouldn't even claim that shit. That shit is too confused. Half of the niggas say Sigma is a alpha that's a recluse. It's an alpha that stay out the spotlight. Then the other niggas come and say, well, Sigma ain't got nothing to do with alpha. Well, motherfucker, every man got something to do with alpha. Either you like an alpha or you're not. Either you're alpha or you're not. Either you're the same as alpha or you're the opposite of alpha. Every man got something to do with alpha. Niggas kill me talking that crazy shit, man. You know, it's crazy out here, man. You know, and my thing is this, man. If you're not alpha, fine, cool. That's your thing. I'm not saying you got to be alpha, dog. I ain't saying you got to be alpha, but what I'm telling you is this right here, nigga. If you ain't, talk about some shit you know something about. Because I wouldn't talk about it if I ain't know about it, nigga. You don't hear me coming this motherfucker talking about how to build motherfucking speedboats, do you? Because I don't know shit about building speedboats. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You know as much about being alpha as a monkey know about flying an airplane, motherfucker. You don't know nothing. You want to run your mouth about some shit you don't know nothing about. And let me tell you somebody, nigga, who feel like he's supposed to defend all women. You got to watch him, because that nigga fuck anybody's wife. You know what I'm saying? He'll fuck his stepmama. You know, nigga fuck his cousin wife. He'll fuck his sister-in-law. Them type of niggas right there, man, they gluttons for for whatever type of pussy they can get, man. They'll take it from anybody. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter what the relationship is. They'll ruin everything and risk everything for some pussy, man. They don't care. Them niggas is weirdos, man. Them type of niggas, man, who probably struggling with their sexuality too, man. Just to be honest with you. They trying to prove to themselves, man, that they not what they are, that they are what they are, and they trying to, you know, get rid of those feelings that they feel, man, a lot of the times. And that ain't even no knock on them. That's just a reality of what these men be dealing with out here, man. A lot of these men out here, man, who fuck all these women, man, they be trying to convince themselves that that's why they can fuck a woman and move on and fuck another one, fuck another one, fuck another one, fuck 100 women, because they trying to prove to themselves, man, they feel like the more women they fuck, man, then they'll wake up one day, man, and they won't feel what they feel inside, man. They feel like sometimes they want to be with the same sex, man. Them niggas, they won't feel it. That's what they feel like. A bunch of niggas out here, man, that's out there like that. That's how they feel. They got to do it, because if not, then they'll start thinking regular thoughts about the shit they really want to be involved in. And there's studies that show this shit, bro. This ain't no shit I'm making up. So, and let me tell you something else, man. You also got to be aware of a woman whose face is always in the place. Any woman whose face is always in the place. You go to the club, the woman at the club. You go to another club, the bitch at that club too. You go to a shake joint, the bitch in the shake joint. You go to nigga, you go to a bar after work, nigga, after hours, the bitch in there drinking. You go everywhere you go, she there. You got to be aware of the woman whose face is always in the place. Because let me tell you something about her. She lacks self-esteem, and she'll sell herself to the highest giver of validation. It don't matter whoever it is, whatever motherfucker give her the highest validation, that's where she goes. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when women go, whatever club got free drinks for the longest, that's where the bitch is going on Saturday night. Whatever club, or on Friday night, whatever club, let them drink free for the longest. If my club let them drink free from 9 to 11, your club let them drink free from 10 to 11, my club gonna be packed. And once my club packed, the ones who can't get in my club, then they'll come to yours. They tried mine first, but now it's 10. It's time for your free drinks. But they're gonna come bust mine down to get in there at 9 o'clock. They're gonna be in there 8:59. Waiting to get them drinks. And that's just how it goes. And you got to understand that as an alpha male, man, you can't deal with that type of energy from a woman. You can't deal with the type of energy from a woman, man, that need to be around everybody, that need to feel everybody energy, that need to be, man, you can't deal with that type of woman, man. That shit'll drain your energy, bro. You got to understand when you're in the presence of a leech, whether it's male or female, leeches are indiscriminate. They gonna drink blood from whatever the fuck they can latch on to, whether it's an animal, a human, a snake, a frog, a fucking fish. They gonna latch on whatever they can get blood out of a tree. You'll see a tree covered in leeches. A leech gonna latch on whatever it can fucking get blood out of. A tick gonna latch on whatever it can get blood out of. A flea gonna latch on to whatever warm-blooded fucking animal it can get blood out of. Motherfuckers is parasites out here, bruh. We're dealing with a world of parasites. Motherfuckers don't want to do nothing but take, and ain't got shit to give. Nothing to give. And we have to understand that our lives are based on, or are greatly affected by who we let get close to us and whether we allow them to leech off our energy or not. Because the thing about a leech, that motherfucker keep drinking blood till it swell up, it ain't giving nothing back. A tick of drink blood, nigga, a bed bug, motherfucker, get on you, nigga, and drink blood off your ass all night, nigga. You be drinking off you don't even feel it till you wake up in the morning and see them bumps on you. Drink off you all night long, bruh. And this is the thing that we have to understand. The people around us are bed bugs. They're fucking leeches, man. They're fucking ticks. They're fucking biting flies, nigga. They fucking mosquitoes. They fucking fleas, man. And I ain't no goddamn dog. Nah, block you for being a beta male simp, man, Johnny motherfucker, nigga. I ain't like your energy, nigga. You ain't got to say shit if I don't like your energy. I'm gonna block you. You came in here with bad energy, nigga. Another thing is this, man. A nigga who doesn't know how lame he is, so he talks tough shit, is definitely struggling with his sexuality. And his energy is a magnet for evil. Any man who doesn't know how lame he is, so he talks tough shit that's absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Now, I've seen some niggas, man, who are unassuming, but I've never seen a lame motherfucker that's tough, ever. Tough just has a certain look to it. Where even if a nigga wear glasses and he may have on a fucking shirt and a tie, tough has an energy. See what I'm saying? Tough has a fucking energy about it. And you ain't never seen a fat, slovenly built tough nigga. Ain't no such thing as a fat, slovenly built tough nigga. I'm talking about tough. Tough, shooting a gun don't make you tough. I'm talking about tough. You ain't never seen a fat, slovenly built tough nigga. They just don't exist. He can be tough talk, but you just ain't never seen a fat, slovenly built, unathletic, tough nigga. It just don't happen. So, you know, I had to catch myself, and when I find myself, man, you know, getting into, you know, just listening to or taking in that type of talk from a lame, I just had to fall back, man, because when you respond to a lame, that makes you lame. Anytime you respond to a lame, you're lame. That's just the reality of it. Ain't no real motherfucker should be responding to no lame. And I'll be honest with you, I'm telling you this from experience, boy, I responded to some lames. I've done that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And it just, it's you draining your own energy. You know how much energy it takes to attack someone who's not worthy of an attack? To defend yourself against someone whose bullets don't even reach you? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers shoot missiles that's dropping in the ocean. Oh, we got a bomb, we're gonna shoot over there. They motherfucker 5 missiles, that motherfucker drop in the ocean. Motherfucker don't even go off, just a big ass thud. Splash. It takes too much energy. Just like it takes too much energy to fuck a woman who's beneath you. It drains too much energy out of you to fuck a woman that you just fucking because she there. You know what I'm saying? The fuck a woman you just fucking because you horny. Nigga, you ain't that horny. You know, and these type of things I'm talking about, man, like you have to be in full control of your energy. You have to be in control of who assesses your energy. You have to be in control of who you allow to touch your energy in a way that makes you want to respond to them, or that makes you want to react to them, and that makes you want to engage their energy, man. That comes with male or female. That's why you got to feed people with a long handle spoon, like I said in the fucking beginning. You got to feed people with a long handle spoon, because you don't know who the fuck you dealing with until you get to know someone, and not just by what they telling you, by their fucking actions, by their tendencies. That's how you tell who somebody is, man, by their tendencies. I don't give a fuck who you say you are. When I watch your actions gonna tell me who the hell you are. Off top. All I gotta do is watch you for a minute. And little subtle shit people do. Subtle shit people do will show you that either their player persona is fake as fuck, they Mac persona, they pimp persona is fake as fuck, they godly man persona is fake as fuck, they tough gangster persona is fake as fuck, they dope boy persona is fake as fuck. There's a bunch of motherfuckers walking around with these fake ass personas, and they really good at perpetuating them motherfuckers and portraying those roles. But if you watch them, you see little subtle shit that they do that you know motherfuckers who are really in that life that they claim to be in don't do. They just don't do it. Long handle spoon, man. Long handle spoon. So another thing is this, man. Imitation is indeed the greatest form of flattery. So if you notice, man, I took a stand for a minute, man, where I was like, man, motherfuckers is, tweaking off my content, man. But you know what, man? Motherfuckers don't tweak off my content, bro. I inspire motherfuckers. And I had to humble myself, man, and accept the fact, man, that I inspire niggas to create content. I inspire niggas to tell their story. I inspire niggas to talk about them opening up the alpha. It's a bunch of motherfuckers, man, who listened to my content and got inspired to create their own content. That's okay, man. That's a wonderful fucking thing. It's a wonderful thing to be able to inspire motherfuckers, man, to create content. Like, that's what we need. We need more motherfuckers out here, man, talking that real shit. I can't do it all by myself. I don't want to do it all by myself. So anybody who has ever listened to anything I've said, man, and gained any inspiration from, man, it causes you to create content, and you feel like I was directing anything at you, man, about you stealing content, anything like that, man, let me right now, man, give a sincere, that shit was uncalled for to you. I ain't finna say I'm sorry or no shit like that to you niggas now. You ain't getting that shit out of me. But that shit was uncalled for, and it was not a truth. You know what I'm saying? The reality of that shit was that it's very cool, man. And it's really a great honor. I'm honored that I can inspire men to create content and speak their truth, man. I'm fucking humbled, man. And that's true. Garev Gangali, appreciate the super chat, man. I don't know what currency that is, man, but if it's fucking, I don't know what currency that is, man. But anyway, man, let's see. You might be the sponsor of this motherfucker. Brother say, my boss is trying to screw me in my workplace because I'm a fast learner. I don't lick his feet. I have posted it before. Suggest, please. I mean, you got to make up your mind, man, if you need to keep the job. If you need to keep the job, man, you got to suck it up and keep that motherfucker. But you need to be having a plan to get out of there. Ain't that you can do? He the boss. You can't trump him at the workplace. You can either quit or get fired, or you can suck that shit up and stay there until make your money, man, until you do what you need to do. Now, I ain't saying lick his feet, but I'm saying, man, whatever you've been doing so far, man, just do it. I mean, you know, he's trying to screw you at the workplace. If he ain't fired you yet, then I don't really know how he's trying to screw you. You got to be more specific than that. You know what I'm saying? If he's trying to screw you, you know, how is he trying to screw you? If you ain't been fired or you ain't been none of that shit, then you got to let me know how he's trying to screw you. Because for me, at the workplace, you're either fired or hired. You know what I'm saying? You're either fired or you're not. And so, you know, you got to be more specific, man, about how he's trying to screw you. Man, I don't know what currency that is, man, to be honest. Oh, Indian currency. Oh, shit, man. That shit probably like 20 cents. Let me check. Yo, that was a good one, right? Yo, hey, I caught myself off guard with that one, man. I say that nigga shit probably 20 cents. Hold up, homies. Yo. Hey, that shit was good right there, man. I don't know what it is, man. It looked good up there, though. It looked good as shit up there, though. So I appreciate you, man, Jeff, putting that big number up there, man. Shit look good up there. I can't even lie. But anyway, man, you know, another thing is this, man. You know, like I said, man, imitation is indeed the greatest form of flattery. But you got to understand this. Flattery can also be the precursor to envy and hate. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes you ain't inspired somebody. You spark something in them that they don't like. And so they make content that's contrary to what you do or what you say, or they become adverse to what you're doing. And so they create adversarial content as opposed to, you know, going on with their lives and doing their thing and representing their life, representing their understanding, and representing their learning curve. So you got to keep that in mind as well, because flattery, although imitation is indeed the greatest form of flattery, but flattery can be the precursor to envy and hate. It is not always, you know, just, you know, hey, man, look, man, you inspire me. It's not always inspiration, man. Sometimes it's hateration, man. And there's a thin line between that shit. You got to keep in mind, man. So, you know, that shit is, and for me, and that's why I look at everything on a case-to-case basis, man. You know what I'm saying? I look at everything on a case-to-case basis. And a lot of times, man, you just got to understand, man, that it takes people to feel your energy. I mean, you can feel my energy through the content if you come in here with an open mind. If you come in here with some hater shit on your mind, you might not feel my energy. But all we got to do, we get on a panel together, man, then you feel my energy. You hear me on a panel with somebody else, man, then you can feel my energy. You know what I'm saying? Man, no matter who it is, you hear me on a panel with anybody, man, you're going to feel my alpha energy in that motherfucker, because it ain't something that I put on. It ain't something that I wear. You know what I'm saying? It's something that when I open my mouth, that shit fall out. Nigga, that shit come out before I breathe. I go, alpha energy come out, then I go, So like alpha energy, alpha energy. That's how that shit come out, man. That shit come out for my breath come out. So when you look at things like this, man, you just have to understand, man, that everybody has to be fed with a long handle spoon, man. You know what I'm saying? And some people, man, you come across, man, they're gonna prove themselves worthy of having a shorter spoon. Some people gonna prove themselves worthy of having a shorter spoon. But me, myself, man, I'm the realest nigga I know. And each one of you should feel the same way. I'm the realest nigga I know. Point blank. I don't even know a nigga that's even close to being as real as I am. I'm the realest nigga I know. From top to bottom, I'm the realest nigga I know. Pat Shields, appreciate the $5 super chat. Pat say, man, yo, BOA, you say marriage is a prison, and you definitely spend facts on that, but it seems like the Most High wants us after to be married. Thoughts? I don't even see where you say that, bro. I ain't seen nowhere where the Most High wants us to be married. Marriage is not even a term that was used, man, when the Most High was talking to the children of Israel, bro. It was when a man takes a wife. When a man takes a wife, we don't get married, nigga, we go take a wife. You know what I'm saying? In the times, man, when the Most High was speaking to us, man, you went to a woman father, man. You say, man, I want your daughter, man. I want your daughter to be my wife. I want her. Okay, well, you need to give me 50. You need to give me 50 sheep and 50 cattle and 32 shekels of silver and give me all that shit, then you have her. Or you say, hey, man, just give me. Or sometimes you might say, just take her on, man. Shit, I thought nobody will ever come get her. Depending on what it is. So marriage is not even something that's even in our vocabulary. You know, this shit is an American concept. It's a Western concept. You go to other countries, man. There are other cultures, man, that don't even do that shit, man. Take a wife, man. They ain't got no marriage license and all this legal shit. And my thing is this: marriage doesn't have to be a legal thing. When I say marriage is a prison, I'm talking about the institution of marriage. Marriage in America, marriage in the West, marriage by law. Marriage where the laws are involved and they govern and give you the right to marry. You know, that's what I'm talking about when I say that. So, having a wife, man, or having two wives, man, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. You can have a wife if you want to, but marrying her in this system, under these laws, man, under any laws, man, on the laws of marrying a woman, on the man's laws is the Mosaic laws, man, the laws of the Most High. So, another thing is this, man. Beta males and bum bras simply hate alpha males. That's the bottom line. Beta males and bum bras hate alpha males. Now, the bum bra, she'll get caught up in the alpha energy, but the bitch still hate alpha males. She hate alpha male because you don't want her. She get caught up in the energy, and then she start hating because she hates you because you don't want her. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Especially if you fuck them first. If she get caught up in the alpha energy, man, then you fuck her. Oh man, boy, woo. Nigga, you might get some windows bust out your car, man. Get tires flat, boy. Tell you, they go crazy on the alpha energy, man. You fuck around, add the back braking to it, boy. You got some trouble on your hands. You got some trouble on your hands, boy. I'm telling you, nigga, I had that shit happen a few times. Enough time for me to be like, you know what, man, I just stay away from that shit. Like when I know that I don't have no plans, like there's no possible way the woman could be in my life at no capacity, I don't fuck her. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, she already showed me attraction confirmation, so she already wanted me. Then I dropped the alpha energy on her, man, with the gift of gab to make a bitch walk the slab to get me every dollar she ever have as she get through selling her ass. Man, once I drop that on her, oh shit, man, I'm her husband. She want me to marry her. She want to be my wife, bro. If I put the dick on her, man, I'll never get rid of her, man. So I just don't do it, man. I just stay away from it. Once I realize, man, that she ain't, you know what I'm saying, she ain't built for me, I don't fuck her, man. That's why I don't understand how they do be fucking 100 women, bro. I can't, nigga, if I fuck 100 women, man, I have some bitches on here now in my chat trying to tell y'all bad shit about me, man. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm too real on these hoes, man, to fuck 100 bitches. Nigga, I can't fuck 100 women. I can't have 10 women in my rotation, man. Nigga, I wouldn't have, man, them bitches, man, shit. I wouldn't get a break from them. I just don't know how you do it, man. Unless women just don't like you for real. See, I think when you play the dating game the right way, I think you can get a lot of women. I think you can fuck a lot of women. But I think women are in the dating game for the same reason men are. Women are in the dating game just to fuck. Women who are actively dating, man, they just dating to have random fucks. They want to get taken out on dates. They want to get wine and dine, and then they want to fuck the men that they want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. But that thing is a thing. That's about a woman's personal preference. You know what I'm saying? Like if a woman like light-skinned niggas, the bitch ain't gonna like me, and I'm not gonna try to get her to like me. I'm not gonna try to get a woman that go against her normal attraction level, her normal attraction rate, her normal attraction to whoever she attracted to try to be attracted to me. Because if physically I'm not her thing, then that means I got to sell myself to the bitch, and I'm not finna sell myself to no woman, bro. I leave that to them niggas. I'm not selling myself to no woman. I ain't for sale. The bitch ain't got enough to pay me. What she can't buy me. I'm too expensive. I'm the most expensivest, nigga. And that's just real, bro. I ain't finna do that shit. That's why I say, man, attraction confirmation. And attraction confirmation, a woman ain't got to do that. Oh, you got to know a woman. Look, you got to know what you look at when you see a woman eyes, man. You got to know her eyes. You see a woman eyes, man, you got to know what's up. And when I see her eyes, man, she showing that attraction confirmation. I see it in her eyes. I see the lust in her eyes. I see the wanting desire in her eyes, man. They don't make my approach. I don't make a hot approach. And I'm gonna let her know, shit, I want to fuck you too. I might not say it like that, or I might, depending on where we are and who she is, or how strong her energy is to me, man. But you know, shit, bro, I'm gonna go at it like that, man. Then I already know I'm her type. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to sell yourself when you're already her type. If you're not her type, you got to sell yourself. Niggas crazy shit, man, trying to sell themselves to a broad. She ain't rich. She ain't got enough to pay. Bitch gotta write me a check for 100 racks, man, to even pay for my time if she want to pay. I'm not finna earn no bitch, dog. Let me see, man. Gaurav Ganguly, man, he sent another, this time he sent 10 cents. Say, man, he values my efficiency, but feels threatened that I might replace him soon. So he tried to make a big deal out of my small mistakes and humiliate me. I mean, shit, it all depends, man. I mean, you got to understand, if you know you might replace him, if you feel like you might replace him, man, then he has a legitimate gripe. But this is just some shit you had to go through. If you want to replace him, if you want to move up the ladder, then you got to toughen up, man, and just deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be no bitch to him, but you know, you ain't got to be no sucker and then like that, man. But hey, man, just if you're going in the direction you want to go, that shit just an obstacle. Motherfuckers gonna always get in your way, dog. Whenever you trying to go somewhere you want to go, man, people who can get in your way gonna get in your way because nobody wants to see you excel past them. That's just life. If you want to be successful in life, get used to that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? You got to get used to it. And that's bottom line, man. I mean, shit, this ain't gonna be the last time. Every level you move up, man, somebody gonna fucking get in your way, bro. And that's what you just got to, you got to accept that. Anybody who in a position don't want you to come and take their position. Nobody does. Nobody does. Even on a personal level, nigga, that's mad. You got an old lady at home. You come home as another nigga up in there, man, and she tell you, hey, you know what? I think he gonna take your place. So, you know, just go on, you know, whatever. Don't worry about your clothes. They his now. Just go on, leave. How you gonna take that shit? You know what I'm saying? Just tighten up on your shit and make fewer mistakes. Fewer small mistakes. Make fewer of them. Tighten up on your shit and go hard at what you do. Stop wasting energy worrying about that motherfucker and focus on tightening up your shit. Then he ain't got nothing to complain about. He ain't got nothing to blow up. He ain't got nothing to humiliate. That motherfucker can't humiliate you unless you let him talk to you like a sucker. Now, don't let him talk to you like you know sucker now. You know what I'm saying? But you know, just keep it moving, man. Keep growing, doing your shit. And that's real talk, man. So, and another thing is this, man. And this leads, that's a perfect question, man, to lead into this last one, man. Let me tell you something, bro. Never respect any man more than you respect yourself. I don't give a fuck who it is. You're a grown ass man. I don't care if it's your dad, your granddad, nigga, your boss, your fucking chaplain, nigga. I don't care if it's your pastor, nigga, if it's your professor. I don't care if it's the dean of the university, nigga. I don't care if it's your mentor. Never respect any other man more than you respect yourself. Ever. I don't give a fuck who it is. It shouldn't even be close. Nigga, you shouldn't even have to wonder. I almost respect him as much as I respect myself. If you almost respect him that much, nigga, you better either respect yourself more or respect him less. Never respect any man more than you respect yourself. So if it get down to disrespect, you gotta lose the job, fuck that job, man. You leave that motherfucker with your respect. And another thing that I build on that one, never love any woman more than you love yourself. Never love any woman more. Nigga, never love any woman as much as you. Never love any woman half as much as you love yourself, nigga. Never do that shit. A bitch will take everything you got, dog. I ain't talking about doing the divorce. I'm talking about why you with her. She'll take your will, man, to be masculine. She'll take your will to be the best version of yourself. She'll take your fucking desire, man, to keep growing in life. She'll take it because you'll leave it up there for her to take it. And instead of just leaving that shit alone, letting you do your thing, she'll take it. Whatever she can get her hands on, man, she'll take it. But you the goddamn fool for letting her get her hands on it because you love her more than you love yourself. You give of yourself, everything of yourself, to a bitch who won't give you nothing in return. You respect men who try to treat you like a little bitch. Because you feel like whatever is on the table is worth you being disrespected by another man. I've heard a nigga, man, listen, man, he was on job, man, had an old white man's boss, man, for call him a nigga, man. That nigga took that shit on the chin, man. Nigga, I quit that. Nigga, it was a long time ago. I think I might have been shit. Nigga, that shit might have been some shit I had right out of high school. I don't know, man. It was a long time ago. I may have been 20. I may not have been 20. You know what I'm saying? It was at a point, man, where I was trying to transition, man, and I was just trying to transition, man. I was at a phase, man, where I really didn't know where I was going because God hadn't really led me to the next level, the vow to Nazarite and all that. So I was just kind of in limbo, man. I didn't really want to hustle no more, man, because I just didn't want to do it anymore, man. I ain't feel like poisoning my people was the thing I need to do anymore, man. So I started feeling bad about that shit. So I stopped that shit, which, of course, you know what I'm saying? Shit, at that point, man, I really couldn't do nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you selling poison to my people and you coming to me to cop, I'm poisoning my people. I'm the reason you poisoning my people, man. So I just had to fall back out of it, man. But you know what I realized, bro? I left that motherfucker. When that motherfucker said, man, that nigga, he stayed. That nigga stayed, man. I went back in that place, man, probably about 5 years later, man. That fool was still in there. Nigga had moved up to manager and shit, man. And I was like, damn, bro, you sure did your thing to get that shit, man. I don't call him a nigga, man. Once they saw he would do that, I knew he was the nigga that was gonna move up. Man, I quit. I'm like, man, fuck this. Cause I ain't need it. I had a little paper. I'm like, man, I don't need this shit, man. Fuck this. I did, man, and shit. Shortly after that, I was on the vow to Nazarite, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta stay on top of your shit, man. So 15 things, man, that we need to do, man, when beta males and bomb bras attack our alpha energy and how we defend that shit, man. You got to watch who you let in your circle. Keep that motherfucker small because you got people that's around you. They're going to try their best to down you. Keep them squares up out your circle. Keep them squares out your circle, man. Keep your circle so small the square can't get in. You got to feed everyone with a long handle spoon. Some handles are longer than others, but all the handles are long. You got to remember everyone who wants to get close to you on an interpersonal level has figured out a way to use you. They may use you long term, they may use you short term, but motherfuckers going to use you, but you got to use them as well. Mutual using, hey man, fair exchange is not robbery. You got to remember that niggas who hate women hate alpha males even more. So I don't get into all that rhetoric about hate women, hate women, hate women, hate women. Oh, women ain't this, women ain't that. Man, fuck them niggas, man. I don't deal with niggas like that. Because in the real world, them niggas don't say that shit in the real world. When they go to their little job, they don't say that shit. We can't deal with them, man. Them niggas ain't on our side. They hate us more than they hate women. You got to remember this. Most motherfuckers are delusional about the value they bring to the table. So motherfucker always thinking they deserve to be in your circle. They deserve to be around you, that they equal to you, that you should be happy to do business with them or be around them or deal with them in any way, that you should be just as happy to deal with them as they are to deal with you. But that shit is not reality. Motherfuckers living in a delusional fantasy world. You also got to remember, man, a woman who rewards you with pussy doesn't value your manhood and masculinity because, motherfucker, you ain't got none. She don't value you as a man. She's just trying to get a nut, just like you are. And she knows that you're a sucker enough to take pussy as a reward. Also, niggas who run their mouths all the time about shit not pertaining to them have more enemies than allies. So you can't fuck with niggas like that because then you got more enemies than allies. Or at least your enemies start to catch up to your allies because if you're alpha male, motherfucker, you got more allies than enemies. See, let me tell you what allies are. They ain't motherfuckers you hang around every day. The United States has an ally in Great Britain. The United States over here. The United States has an ally in France. The United States over here. But when war break off, all them get together and say, let's go kick some ass. But in the meantime, they off doing their own thing. That don't mean motherfuckers you hang around all the time. I mean when it's time to get it up, these motherfuckers on your side, you on theirs. You got their back, they got yours. Also, you got to remember this, man. Men who argue with everyone about everything are miserably unsuccessful. Miserably unsuccessful. Men who have the time to be at odds with everyone about anything are miserably unsuccessful and will leech off anyone's upward trajectory. They don't give a fuck who it is. They'll leech off anybody. If you moving up and they mad at the motherfucker because they ain't went nowhere, they'll leech off anybody, bro. And I skipped that one the first time, but that's a good one right there. See, another thing, man. Beware of a woman whose face is always in the place, for she lacks self-esteem and will sell herself to the highest giver of validation. And another, man, don't fuck with people who don't fuck with you. Don't fuck with people who don't fuck with you. You can't. On any level. See, what I do, man, is the way I deal with people in my personal life. I try not to, but I have to do that same shit, man, everywhere. I had to do that shit online. So if you have an issue with me, I ain't got no issue with you. I just don't fuck with you because I ain't got to come around you. I had a patron, man. He was having an issue, man. He was going around people, man, calling this cat his partner, but his partner homeboys was always fucking with him. He had to fight him and shit. They would treat him like a chump. I was like, man, stay the fuck from around them dudes, man. Fuck you keep going around them. Feel like you got to prove yourself to these niggas. Go live your life, nigga. That shit ain't benefiting you at all. You know what I'm saying? Man, let me tell you something, bro. I don't fuck with people that don't fuck with me. If you don't fuck with me, then I don't care. I really don't care, man. When I say I don't care, man, I could really care less. You know what I'm saying? Like if every motherfucker say I don't fuck with BOA, man, I don't care. I really don't, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a mission, man. I'm trying to do some shit that the Most High put me here to do, man. And worrying about what some niggas got to say, man, that shit just don't bother me. I ain't got time to worry about it. But what I do, motherfucker, and see, my thing is this, man. If you say something about alpha negative, you're saying if you say, man, fuck alpha male, you're pretty much saying, man, fuck BOA. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you weren't already saying that shit. You say that shit, you saying fuck BOA. I'm like, okay, nigga, fuck you too. And I just don't fuck with you. See, it's cool with me. Because technically speaking, man, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. When it comes to content, You listen to content, man, that values. Like, let me tell you something. When cats listen to me a lot, man, and then they start making their own content, they don't come listen as much because eventually some of them circle back around, man, because they, you get that burst of steam and you go out there, then you realize, well, fuck, I still got a lot of shit to learn. So they end up circling back around for the most part. But when you really, really think about it, man, a lot of times, once you get what you need out of something, you only listen to content that gives you value. Like, I don't need to listen to men talk about women. That shit gives me no value. The people I listen to, man, who talk about women, I just fuck with those content creators. There's just some content creators I fuck with. But I don't sit around all day listening to men talk about women because I got that shit under control in my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no advice on women. I don't need no advice on how to deal with them. I don't need no advice on how to be around them. I don't date, so I don't need no fucking dating advice. I don't need no advice on none of that shit. I'm not married, so I don't need no marriage advice. I don't need none of that shit. I don't need no advice about women. You know what I need advice about? Fucking camera gear. How to improve my fucking channel. How to make my content better. How to make my motherfucking live streams more presentable. You know what I'm saying? How to edit my fucking video. How to get that smooth bokeh in my fucking footage, man, when my background is blurry. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of information I need, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Is it still better to self-publish than get a publisher? That's the type of shit I need, nigga. How to get my music onto the playlist. Like, I got shit that I need to listen to that helps me develop my life. Everyone should do that. Everyone should do that. So my point is there aren't many alpha males out here. There aren't many men who are striving to be alpha, because alpha means you can't date and chase pussy no more. Alpha means you can't go trick off your money on these bras. You can't leave with your wallet. That's what alpha means. And a bunch of motherfuckers would just rather do it the easy way. That's the easy way in their minds, but really that's the hard way. Because the more you go along that way, the harder it is for you to come back and be the best version of your fucking self. So I appreciate all of you men every step of the fucking way. I appreciate every man who comes through here. Every man who comes through, says something in the chat. Every man who doesn't say anything in the chat. Every man who super chats. Every man who sends fucking cash apps. Every man who sends PayPal. Every man who buys merch. Every man who's on Patreon. Every man who shares the content and try to point some beta male, simp man, Johnny motherfucker over here in the alpha direction. Every man who does that. Every man that I see and other people come in saying, hey man, you should check BOA out too. Or saying, hey man, yeah, man, my top 3 is you, BOA, and such and such. Every man who does that, man, I appreciate all that shit. Because you know what, bro? As many of us as there are, our circle is still really small. And everybody on the outside, we feed the motherfuckers with a long handle spoon. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. That's our shit. So I got a couple more, man, and we're going to end this thing out, man. Another thing, man, a nigga who doesn't know how lame he is, so he talks tough shit, is struggling with his sexuality, and his energy is a magnet for evil. I don't deal with niggas who don't know who they are. If you lame, dog, you lame. Don't talk tough if you lame. You know what I'm saying? If you're lame, you ain't got no bitches like that. You ain't had no bitches like that. You watch Superfly, and you watch fucking The Mac, and you fucking read Iceberg Slim, the story of my life, and you read Pimp, and you read Donna Goins' Horse Son, and you read, you fucking watched a couple of interviews with Fillmore Slim, nigga, and you listen to Rosebud YouTube channel, nigga, and you read you read Ron Book, man, Nice Guys and Players. You read all that shit, man, and now you think you know some shit, man. You ain't got no bitches. Another thing, man, you can either be labeled weak or strong by association. And I don't associate with weak motherfuckers. Beta males and bomb bras hate alpha males. So never respect any man more than you respect yourself, and never love any woman more than you love yourself. Brothers, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Ace of Spades Media, man, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Primal Fitness, my brother, appreciate the $5 super chat as well, man. Somebody asked me, man, do I think it'd be a good idea, a good move to start holding live seminars? It actually would, man. You know what I'm saying? It actually would, man. And I kind of got that in the works, man. I got a different way that I want to do it, man, and it's really complicated. And but I got to do it that way because it'll be something, man. It'll be me giving. I mean, it'll be unique as fuck, man. It'll be something nobody's ever did, man. Nobody probably could do it. Not at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's my thing, so I don't want to pass the opportunity to do it, man, because this shit'll be major, man. Let's see, man. Yeah, man. I preach straightforward behavior in men, man. That diplomacy shit, man. Let me tell you something. There's a time for diplomacy. When we sitting at the table negotiating, that's the time for diplomacy. We trying to get this money. We trying to figure out a mutually beneficial situation for everybody involved. So we're gonna sit down here. We're gonna be shrewd. Business is shrewd. If your ass ain't shrewd, don't get in business. Keep a job. And listen, man, ain't nothing wrong with having a job. I don't want no man with a job. I'm not saying something wrong with having a job, but don't let that job be your only thing. You know what I'm saying? Have a job and put your hustle on the side until you have a hustle and a job on the side. That's the goal. To go from having a job with a hustle on the side to having a hustle with a job on the side. That's the positive direction. Blaze High, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. So, man, I say this to you, brothers, man. Info, man, what's good with you, brother? Appreciate you being in the joint, man. So I say this to you, brothers. Yeah, I could do them online, man. You know what? Real talk, bro. I really could. I really could, man. Because I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Real talk. I do this, man. And I come on here, man, try to throw them together right quick, man, so we can come on here, man. But I'll be honest with you, man. The live shit will be a totally different experience, man. That shit will be a totally different experience. That live shit will be mind-blowing, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. It'll be mind-blowing. Information Man Show, man. Appreciate the $3 super chat, brother. Brother said, keep speaking the truth, man. That brother is for that. The Information Man Show, man, is the proper name, man. That brother's channel is a wealth of information, man. He covers a lot of topics, man, that, you know, some other men touch on them, but he actually covers them, man. So if you haven't subscribed to Info, man, go ahead over there, man. JB Lux, man, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Say here's to the multimedia equipment company. Patreon drop, come on with it already. No doubt, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Reginald Horton, appreciate the $2 super chat, bro. Bro said, why people think hood dudes can't be simps? I don't know, man. Motherfucker be simp, man. Motherfucker be fighting over a woman, man. Let me tell you something, man. Man, I've seen two niggas fighting over a woman, man, that had 5 children, and now one of them niggas was now one of the daddies. And them niggas were brawling about that, bro, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I mean, she wasn't terrible looking, but trust me, she had her best days were far behind her. And them niggas were thumping, bro. When I said they were thumping, man, them boys were grilling out there. I'm like, man, these niggas is crazy. They were grilling out there, man. And she sitting up there, man, prancing around, man, like a queen. Because right then she was a queen. She was them two niggas queen. They were fighting over like she was a queen. That's what happens with this validation shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to come on, man, and talk about some validation shit. I'm probably going to record it. I'm going to pre-record it, man, and put it up as a premiere. So I'm going to pre-record it, man, and put it up as a premiere for tomorrow, man. I'm going to do that. I'll premiere it tomorrow, man. And, man, I got to talk about that, man, because this validation shit is getting out of hand, man. You know, men validate women that don't even understand it because they think you got to verbally validate a woman. You know, niggas is so caught up online that they have allowed the concept of validation to only exist online to them when they validating bitches in their life every day. Like niggas going around validating women every day in their regular lives, man. You know, and just for my people, man, this one going straight to Patreon. I'm talking, it's going to Patreon, you know, shit. As soon as it goes live, it'll be on Patreon by in the morning, man. This is going straight to Patreon. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna do a content pack, man, on Saturday morning, but it's gonna be a little bit fewer. It's gonna be a little bit fewer videos, man, because I just don't like. I feel like it's too much time that passed between content For me to just do content once a week, man, I be having shit that I be wanting to drop, man. Like this right here, I want this shit to be on Patreon tomorrow, man. I want motherfuckers to be able to go back and listen to this shit tomorrow, because it's that live, like it's raw now. If I wait and put it up Saturday, man, it ain't gonna be raw no more, nigga. That's a whole week away. This shit is raw right now, man. Yeah, man, this one going, yeah, this one. Now this motherfucker finna be gone as soon as it come down. It's really gonna be gone. I said some shit in here, man. Them motherfuckers come through and flag it. When I go hard like this, man, I had to go ahead and take them down, man. Them motherfuckers come through and flag it. They probably waiting for it to go. They probably waiting for me to shut it down now, man. So, just the monitoring of content on this platform is just different, man. That's why, if you notice, man, my regular content is a lot cleaner. But I said, man, I'm not gonna come live and be on no hunky dory good boy shit. I ain't doing that in no live stream, man. I'm coming this motherfucker go off. You know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. It's been real in the field, man. Yeah, man. Shit. It be like that sometime, bro. Man, shit, nigga. I just got out of jail. I'm still on papers. I ain't trying to go back. I leave them motherfucker, man. I'll be back in jail. So let's get on out of here, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. It's been real in the field, man. We're starting to rise back up, man, and ease our numbers back up, man. And we're gonna keep going hard, man. Man, y'all just be patient and wait for give me the next couple of weeks, man, and watch what I do with the fucking live streams, man. It's gonna be different, man. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be better. And I'm gonna really, really start coming on, going live every time I come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it's about that time. I said, man, when I hit 20,000 subs, man, I was gonna go ahead and start coming on live every time, man. And that's the only time I come on live, man. I'm not gonna be live, man. On some content, when I'm out vlogging or something, you'll see me on that. But just regular content, man, I'm probably gonna keep doing regular content the way I've been doing it. But when I go live, man, I want to start coming on live, man. Live in the studio setup, man. Come on, man. Treat this shit more like a show. So y'all bear with me, man. I'm tech savvy, but you know what I'm saying, as far as I'm kind of slow with the tech shit, man, because I like to, if I don't take my time, I hook some shit up wrong. And I go all the way through and get all the way to the end and realize, goddamn, the second step I did that shit wrong. And on shit like this, you got to pull the whole shit back loose. It's like it's like fucking building a fucking office desk. You know what I'm saying? You put the drawers in, you put the drawer strips in backwards, nigga. You got to go back through all them steps to be able to get the drawers back, to get the drawer strips back out the motherfucker. So, it's a weird thing, man. So anyway, brothers, let's get on out of here, man, because I'll stand here, man, talking this random shit for a minute. So y'all be looking for some fresh new content tomorrow, man. All my patrons, man, y'all be looking for this on the Sister Avatar. And one more thing, man, since I got enough of y'all in here, on Patreon, man, the $5 tier is dead. If you ain't already on it, you can't get on it, man. There's no more $5 tier. The $10 tier is about to be phased out, man. I'm going 8, 15, 25. I'm going 8, 15, 25, and I'll be offering more content on all the tiers, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, just to be honest with you, man, I guess what I'm saying, the $5 tier is going to be gone as far as content. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't be adding no new content, but man, I got fucking 700 pieces of content on Patreon. I need to be charging $100 for that shit. I got 700 pieces of content over there. Not to mention all the pieces of content I got over here. I just looked at it today, man. I got 700 pieces of content over there, bro. That's a shitload of fucking content, man. A boatload of content. Too much fucking content, man. I'm trying to take half of that shit down. I got shit over there that motherfuckers ain't even got down to listening to yet. I got too much content over there for people to siphon through, man. I got way too much content over there, so people can't even get to the content. I got too much, man. So I figured out, man, I got to condense it down over there, man, because I know for like a motherfucker, man, even people that been my patron for 2 years, man, I know, man, you ain't listening to no 700 pieces of content, man. You know what I'm saying? Plus, listening to the content over here, it's just too much shit I got going over there, man. I think 350, maybe 300 350. That's high enough, nigga. I got 700 pieces of content over there, man. That shit is crazy. The tiers, man. You just had to go over there and look at the tiers, man. I had to do a dedicated video to that shit, man. That shit too much to add to the end of a stream. You know, so it's too much to add to the end of this stream, man. That shit probably that's probably a fucking 10-minute video, maybe 15 by itself, man. So I'm you know what? I'm gonna do a dedicated video to that, man. I do a dedicated video to Patreon, man. Damn, let me say Patreon say, man, you access to 2,700 plus more pieces of content. Nigga, I probably got 3,000 pieces. Oh man, I have been putting content on Patreon for 3 years though, man. Pretty close to it. Maybe 2 years. I've been putting content on Patreon for 2 years, man. God damn, 2,700 pieces, man. I need to spend this week cleaning up that shit, man. Hey man, if you ain't on Patreon, man, like the homie Roscoe said, man, if you ain't on Patreon, man, you missing out, man. There's more content. Let me tell you something. There's more motherfucking raw ass information, raw ass game, raw ass man building shit over there, man, than you probably can find on YouTube as a whole, nigga. I ain't saying more pieces of content, but more actual valuable information. I probably got more valuable information on Patreon, man, than you can find this motherfucker as a whole, man. And especially in this one sector. You know, there's so much shit over there, bro. You know, and the crazy shit, man, I got patrons, man, that don't like me on YouTube. yo, niggas be dissing me like a motherfucker on YouTube, man, with their patrons, man. Because you know what? Because this YouTube, I understand YouTube, man. YouTube is TV. This shit is TV. That's why I'm gonna make my shit more cinematic. Cause I don't like this fucking circle, man, that got this big gray shit bouncing out, man, where I'm sitting there in a still picture, man. I don't like that shit, man. So y'all give me a minute, man, to set shit up, man. And to set up my backgrounds and shit, man, to have it. Y'all be ready for it, man. Shit is gonna be fly. Fly to death, homies. So we're gonna go ahead, man, and get ready to head on out of here, man. And I'm gonna say, man, I got 2,700 pieces of content over there, man. Nigga, I ain't know that shit. I ain't lying, man. I thought 600 was too many. That nigga say 2,700. I don't ever look at it from the public view. You know what I'm saying? I always look at it from the creative view. So I'm always inside the page when I look. But I'm gonna have to go check that shit out, man. See what's really going on, man. Cause that shit right there, man. Shit. 2,700 pieces, man. Goddamn. Nigga, I ain't the angry man. What I'm angry, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So anyway, man, let's get on out of here, man. The creators, man, Coach Dub, man, information, man. I appreciate y'all being in the joint, man. It's late as shit, man. So you know them brothers are working. Hey, Coach Dub, where you at, man? You still out the country? That brother be getting his passport stamp right there, man. Yeah, the operating room background, man. I'm really thinking about I ain't gonna tell y'all, man, but I'm trying to do my recording room. You know what I'm saying? A certain way, man. Build it out a certain way to make it, you know, to make that shit fly, man. So D Flemings, man, appreciate you being in the joint, man. Riding this one out with me, man. This boy here been about an hour and 45 minutes, man. I appreciate you riding this one out with me, bro. Everybody who been in the joint, man. I appreciate y'all being in the joint. We're gonna go ahead and get ready to slide out this joint, man. And shit, I'm gonna make a few adjustments, man. I gotta do some cleanup duty, man. So anyway, homies, y'all remember, man, put God first and keep grinding and growing, my brothers. I don't know what they were gonna say, man, but let's see.
You know, your bitch want me to come through. She said she think of me when she with you. She really want a man to treat her right, and I can be the man la mama need for tonight. Your bitch want me to come through. She's suffering from the